The gates of the conservatory have been placed, tons of new merchandise to check out, and major details have been added all over the park. We are 2 weeks away from the greatest event of the whole year, as vines are literally taking over the park.
And good evening from Universal Orlando. It is my day off. It is week 7 of Halloween Horror Nights construction updates, and I'm gonna be real with you. I know I say it every week, but listen, there is so much going on inside the park right now that I'm not gonna waste time. The big entry gate is there. It's all in its glory. We need to go inside as soon as possible and experience this, but make sure, of course, to enjoy the day. Actually, the day I'm recording this is one of the UOAP nights for pass holders. I was not fortunate enough to snag one of those tickets, but we're here. We're on crunch time. And right from the jump, we see new things have been added to the entry truss. Oh man, a lot to go over in here. But we do see some subwoofers and speakers added to this one over here. But in the distance, oh god, lots of going on over there.
The red neon Halloween Horror Nights signage is up. Look at that. Now, last month, it was confirmed by Universal Creative that these words were going to be a teal, bluish, turquoise color to match the conservatory theme. I guess they just had to change the plans, kept it red. But man, look at the size of this entry gate right here. We have the entry gate walls, these gargoyles, these big jacked gargoyles up here welcoming us to the event. Man, this is so sick.
Heading down Hollywood Boulevard like always, and man, I mean, I don't know if they've added anything to this. I mean, it could have stuff added to it. There's just so much on this now from what it was when it first was here. Quick little update on this one over here. On the back end, we can see like some dead flowers, dead vines or something has been added up top here. And it looks like the same dead flowers are hanging down on this one right over here. Very nice. We're getting closer and closer, guys. I can feel it in my bones. There's a skeleton inside of me. New this week as well on this one, oh my goodness. The Christmas tree with glasses is now covered, meaning something dead or severed is underneath this blanket right here. My gosh, how things can change in a week. Fantastic. And something in the back has been added too over there, a ghostly figure. And again, I see knees and a head. This is most likely somebody's chilling over there. Oh my goodness, this stage has taken a dramatic change. Oh my gosh. Well, straight from the jump, we see this curtain over here, and obviously a head is right there. This is definitely a body of some sort. But look at all the foliage that has been added to this stage over here. This is definitely my favorite stage in this whole area. So cool. Tons of updates over here in the HHN bar in Battery Park. Let's go check that out. Well, what do we have here? The whole bar is set up back here. They have the coolers back there. They have electricity, and it looks like, I don't remember if this was the same last year, but it looks like it's dual-sided where you can order on this side and the other side as well, because we have menus up here. Huh, interesting. Wow, and you can see the vines and such. Keeping the theme of the conservatory alive. Here's a quick look at the other side, the main side. They have this archway over here, covered in vines as well, of course. And we have that scary looking drapery down up top there too. Man, spooky. Ready to get a beverage or two over here. And it looks like some theming has been added over here to the Cafe La Bamba eating area. There's definitely a food booth here every year, and we can see it taking shape right out front on this side over here. We got the vines, we have that gate. Again, conservatory theme coming through very strong in all parts of the park. I love it. Look, they have the fryers going back there. I don't know if you can see them back there. So we're gonna have some sort of fried food back here. A little spoiler alert. And now heading into the Cat Lady on Crooked Lane scare zone. This scare zone evolves every time I come to the parks. And I know I said this last week, but it still feels like the same thing. Every time I come here, I feel like they added pumpkins. More and more pumpkins. Here's your moment of zen on 9 Crooked Lane. Soak it all in. A bunch of more foliage added to the cat boxes over this way. Oh my gosh, even on this side too, vines all the way down. But the biggest piece of information I have for you today, look at this house. The Crazy Cat Lady's house is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, so much detail. Literally vines crawling all the way up the side of the house here. Oh my goodness. New pieces have been added to the wall, and that giant ball of yarn up top there. That's new too. Giant cat toys. Look at all this. Vines and such. Look at this. We have little tombstones made out of wood. Oh my gosh. Rest in peace, Lauren. Puppet. There's a picture next to Puppet right there. Oh, and a crow. Conservatory. We have Fluffy. We have Bryce. We have Christy. Oh my gosh. And Socks over here. Poor Socks. Man, this is so detailed and cool. Oh, even up top on the shovel. This crow lurking. Another giant fur ball has appeared right in front of the cat lady's house. Man, that must have taken that cat years to cow up. Oh my gosh. That was the worst thing about owning cats, was just hearing that hoot, hoot, and then they would just fur ball all over the place. Wow, look at all the details here. There's a hidden roller skate right back here. Nice. The cauldron has been all covered up by leaves and such too. Another big update over here by the animal actor stage. The food booths for here and the bar area has finally taken shapes. Last month they took away all the benches and all the picnic tables, and now in its place, just like the HHN bar, we have the bar setup. Dressed up all along the sides of the bar are these vines. Again, keeping along with the conservatory theme. I've said it already a million times in this video. This is awesome. Very cool, highly themed stuff. And again, more cooking equipment back here. Well, it looks like just coolers, to be honest. So we might not get food over here, just drinks. Could be. And guys, we have some super spooky clouds out there for our super spooky video that we're doing right now. Honestly, I don't even mind. Today was like 105 degrees and it's so hot. And you can hear everyone talking about the same thing, that it's boiling hot today. Oh man, this rain is coming in quick. But oh my gosh, okay, Universal, I see what you did over here. It looks like Universal got rid of a lot of branches on this tree over here, and I can now see this facade clear as day. This is the facade for the Hatchet and Chains house. Oh my gosh, and you can see a dead body from over here too. Oh my gosh, my first dead body of the year. Also over this way. No real updates to this area over here, except, oh my gosh, this wind. Except the fact a new tent has popped up over there by the two new sprung tents that are housing the Fallout house and the Galkin house. That brand new third tent is there to shield guests from the weather. So rain, sun, whatever it may be, Universal is awesome in taking care of their guests by covering them from the weather. When I started recording the bridge updates, I thought I was being super original, but literally everyone is covering this bridge. And look at this. Guys, the bridge is pretty much done. They're just doing some fine touches to it. Everything's laid out. We got the new railings up. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be good. So everyone that was freaking out that this bridge wasn't gonna be done by Halloween Horror Nights, I can guarantee that it's gonna be done in the next 2 weeks. Fantastic. And speculation was 100% correct. This food booth over here, over by the Lagoon, Camp Crystal Lake, that can only mean one thing: Jason Voorhees, Jason Universe. This is the house we're getting for that. And of course, hey, Vines. Vine was a good website. About to head into Club Horror, but before I do that, I'm gonna turn left over here, because usually back this way, they have a bunch of bars set up for HHN. I'm not sure if we're gonna see anything back this way, and of course, it is blocked off. But yes, I don't see anything set up as far as bars and adult beverages go back here. But what would be really cool is if they extended Club Horror all the way back here to where these bars are usually set up. That would be cool. That'd be like a little extension of the club where everyone can get their drink on and get crunked. I don't think anyone says crunked anymore. We do have some minor updates for Club Horror over this way. First thing I see is their Coca-Cola signage has been taken down from all 4 pillars of the trusses. All those Coke signs are gone, which is good because I don't think Club Horror is sponsored by Coke. But I mean, I guess it could be. Over here, Club Horror. Okay, we have a whole little like food truck over this way, but obviously it's gonna be possibly selling some drinks now. This could just be theming, or this could actually be drinks that we're gonna be served out here. I'm thinking it's gonna be more on the theming side, but you never know. You never know. They could open up a booth over this way, sell some drinks. Could be a little bar area over this way. You never know. Also on the flip, right by the stage, it looks like we have a few speakers set up by where we're speculating where the DJ stand is gonna be. Okay, cool. Oh, and I just noticed, fog machine, these are a couple of the new style fog machines that they got going on this year. Looks cool, looks very fancy. Yes. Yeah, these are like brand spanking new. You can tell not only by the plastic, but the steel mesh right there is literally untouched. Oh wow, new from the last time we were here. Amity, the little makeshift Amity Island has been taken down. It's not 4th of July anymore. The banner was hanging up on these 2 wooden poles over this way. The food booths are taken away. The little red truck that was here is taken away too. Amity's gone. The Amity Island sign with the lady swimming and the shark was right next to her, that is gone too. Oh, so sad. I really hope Amity makes its way back into the park somehow, some way. No, not just these little pop-ups. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at the cutest thing I just see right here. Look at these little birds taking cover from the weather. Oh my gosh, it's a whole family back there. Poor guys, I'm gonna leave them alone. The wind is picking up like crazy over here. You can see the trees blowing. We just had a major gust of wind happen over here. Oh, people's hats and people's food is dropping all over the place. The wind is crazy right now. Oh my gosh, look at all the umbrellas. All right, well, we're heading into New York for a lot of major updates over this way too. We got confirmation last week that the Tribute Store is going into the Palace Theater Arcade. Not only that, but also into Sahara Traders, the exit queue of the Mummy attraction. So there's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of talk online. How is that going to work? How is there going to be a whole Tribute Store in the exit queue, the exit gift shop of one of the major attractions here at Universal Orlando? So we're gonna go inside and check it out, see if there's any updates in there, see if there's any updated merchandise, see if they move things around. Heading into Sahara Traders. Oh yeah, there's a ton of things that are changing here. It's so spooky already, but they're making it more spooky. We can see right here by this sign, "Pardon our dust." That means they are in the middle of transforming this into part of the Tribute Store. And already I see some things that are different from last week. Oh, right here, we got some new merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights right away. Over here, we have the Scare Zone t-shirt. Every Scare Zone represented in this shirt. Of course, you see Mutations over there, the mobster with a giant hand. We have Dance with Death over here in the middle. Origins of Horror up top with that giant crow. Of course, the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane right there. And again, Origins of Horror right down here with this gargoyle as well. Dude is jacked. Down below we have the anniversary t-shirt for Blumhouse, and what's cool about this one is the Universal Orlando arches are in the back there. Very cool. I love that. This one I would really consider getting, especially since it has the arches in the background. Over here we have some new merch for Art the Clown. This one looks like from Terrifier 2 because it has the Clown Cafe. We have her down here. Look at her, spooky. We also have Art the Clown up there with the little horn. This is very, very Terrifier 2 coded. And up top here, of course, a Clown Cafe t-shirt. Nice ringer tee here. All of these shirts are $37. The Lil Boo merchandise that we saw over in the 5 and Dime earlier this year has now made its way over this way as well, of course. And it's the same thing, like we have the candle, the mug, that thick t-shirt that we saw, that backpack that we saw as well, the picture frame. Nice. All of this being added over here. Oh, and just like the Little Boo merchandise, the Mel's Die-In merchandise has made its way over here too. New that I haven't seen here at all is this new Mel's Die-In tumbler. It's like a Stanley style glass right here, and it's got a bloody handprint on it. $32 for this nice tumbler here. Now we're seeing a lot of the same merchandise on both sides of the cubby holes over here, but I guarantee as the Tribute Store opens, we're probably going to see a lot more different merchandise. So every year they do a collaboration between artists and Halloween Horror Nights, and this is the shirt this year. Now, I haven't done my homework on this. I don't know really what is on this shirt, to be honest. It looks like a bunch of scary, spooky things, but it is a official Halloween Horror Nights 2025 shirt, as we can see on the sleeve here. Now, as you can see, this right here is covered with a tarp as well. I'm not sure if this is going to be merchandise or if it's going to be theming to the Tribute Store, since it is covered up. Oh, and they do have new pass holder merch over here. Oh my goodness, UOAP pass holder, Universal Orlando Resort. I don't know how we feeling about this shirt. Very cool with the conservatory theme. I like it because it's a pass holder event shirt, but I'm not sure how I feel about it, especially like the font, Universal Orlando Resort down there. Just looks like Canva, made on Canva or something like that. Nothing on the back, but it does have that logo on the sleeve there. Of course, in the same style, they have the UOAP pass holder. Looks like a patch that you can. I like this a lot more than a t-shirt. Like, I would buy this over the t-shirt, and I don't even have a jacket to put this on. So, I don't know. Looks cool though. And we do have the Halloween Horror Nights tumbler for this year, right here, with the gargoyle looking menacing as hell over here. Okay, do we have an event logo? No, that's it. So it doesn't say Halloween. Oh, it says it down here, very low. Halloween Horror Nights 2025. How are we feeling about this too? It kind of looks like a protein shaker, to be honest. $28.99, but of course that activates your drink all day. Huh. Lots of new merch in there. Very exciting, but oh, here comes the rain. Well, my camera is not waterproof, so I'm gonna have to act fast right now. Small update over here at the newsstand. This toxic newsstand now. A BuzzCon barrel has been wedged right into the edge over here. How did that happen? The crash happened all the way down that way. But somehow, this BuzzCon barrel that's turning everyone into mutants wedged up against the newsstand over here. Interesting. Oh, also back this way on Sting Alley, I see there's something going on over here. There's a little tent back this way. Now, usually, like I've said and covered in other videos, a food booth for one of the IPs is usually featured in Sting Alley all the time. But this is the first thing we're seeing. Could be something. The start of something new. New on this stage over here. Oh, we have another tarp covering something. And of course, it looks like shoulders and a head and a BuzzCon barrel. So, if I had to guess, somebody got dunked inside the BuzzCon barrel and it's turning into a mutant. Right here we see the police car. Since the last time I was here, some nice police lights have been added up top on the car over here. Wee. And no wow, so much has been added to the florist section over here. The flowers look great. I thought the flowers would be like all decrepit and falling apart since the toxic waste spill. Look at this. Also, this barrel is brand new here too. Man, how fast was that car going to lug a barrel all the way over here into the florist? That is crazy. But all the flowers looking pretty over here. So, gentlemen, like I said in my last video, if you want to impress your lady, it looks like you can come over here, get a little flower action. It might have a little like radioactive waste on it, but not too much. Well, if your girl turns into a mutant, then that's on you, man. That's on you. But the options here, if you want to be impressive during Halloween Horror Nights, come over here to the cash register, buy a couple flowers for your ladies. Oh man, this rain is picking up, but we're staying diligent. We're staying diligent. Look at all this stuff that has been added from the Barmy Bank over here. Money bags. Should I take one? Guys, if I take one, I can go on a Disney cruise and I film it for your enjoyment, not for mine. We'll see. Oh, also, oh man. Okay, I'm gonna guess over here. There's definitely some sort of body under here. I see knees, I see hands, I see feet. And there's a hat right next to him that was just added here overnight. This is most likely one of the mobsters that got in this car crash. Rest in peace, bud. But you shouldn't have been going that fast, man. This barrel over here is brand new. Okay, some of the barrels have been taken out of the truck as well. Looks like we have a nice little hidden speaker behind this crate in the truck bed over here. Nice. Looking good. Oh man, Frank Sinatra's playing. You know that means I gotta get some pizza. Just kidding, I'm not gonna sing while eating pizza ever again on video, I promise. Over here at the extended queue for Transformers, the Wana Fountain Bar has actually taken shape. Look at this. Menus up, bars up, bar equipment up. Looks like you're gonna be slinging drinks back there. A lot of vines have been added to the Art the Clown Terrifier booths over here. This wasn't here last week when I came. Nice vines all up and down that one. And of course, over to the Clown Cafe. Oh wow. Not only is there vines added to this one, but Art the Clown's beautiful face has been added to the Clown Cafe. Look at that. His smile. He has $1 million smile. Or maybe like a $500,000, I don't know. Again, new from last week since I've been here, vines have been added to this Castle food booth over this way. Again, we're speculating that this is going to be for the El Artista house. Of course, just speculating because we have no confirmation. Something very exciting has popped up in the Origins of Horror Scare Zone, something I've been talking about for the last few weeks. It looks like the statues of the IPs have made their way into the Scare Zone. They are all covered with tarp. Of course, you don't want to spoil the event. And of course, for the day guests, it might be a little too gruesome, like this guy over here. Definitely got a chainsaw in his hand. And from the looks of it, looks like they have a big protruding nose and a tiny top hat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're probably looking at Art the Clown right over here underneath this tarp. This one over here has a hat on as well, and it looks like it could be ears extending out on both sides. So I'm speculating this one to be Freddy Fazbear, but of course, no idea. This one looks to be super round. Now, not sure what this one could be, but of course, we're looking for Jason Voorhees, the Fiend Bray Wyatt, the Ghoul from Fallout. Oh my gosh, this rain is coming down. This one over here is Y2. It looks like his arms are up high. It could be the Fiend. And the last one over here as well. Kind of looks the same as the one over there. So maybe all my picks are wrong. Guys, major development over here in the bathrooms over by Voodoo Donut. I was leaving the park. I was leaving City Walk, and I walked back here to use the bathroom, and I saw these guys over here. Now, of course, if you're a true HHN fan, you know these are the things that we like to call entrance portals. But since they're in City Walk, I don't think they're going to be used for Horror Nights, but still cool to see them over here. Well, I'm back in my car. It started downpouring as I was leaving the park, so I couldn't put my camera up and film a nice outro to this video, but here I am. A couple things that I want to touch on that I didn't get to talk about while I was inside the park. The merchandise. When I was in the Five and Dime, I did see a little bit of signage that said, get it while you can, because once this pre-sale merchandise is done and the tribute store opens and we're actually inside of the event for Halloween Horror Nights, I believe all of that merch won't be coming back. So the Wyatt 6 shirt, both the long sleeve and the short sleeve, the Terrifier shirt that everyone loves with the blood coming down, the Fallout shirt, all of those will most likely be sold out and gone forever when the pre-sale merch is gone. Also, while I was in there, it's pass holder nights. So all week there are things going on for the pass holders for Universal Orlando. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to come to the event tonight, but we also got a little, let me dig it out of this bag real quick. Boom, pass holder magnet. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the same pass holder magnet they did for the last time they did pass holder nights. I don't know, I'm gonna have to check on that one, but cool, pass holder magnet. Love a good pass holder magnet. I hate to end the video in a situation like this in the car with the AC blasting like crazy, but I just want to say thank you for watching this video, clicking on my face, and getting to see all these awesome updates for Halloween Horror Nights. That entrance gate is so sick, and this whole event is taking shape. We only have a couple more weeks, literally 2 weeks until the start of this spooky season. If you made it to this part of the video, I just want to say, hey, thanks. It means a lot. It means more than I could put into words. I'm just a dude that bought a camera and decided to record one day. I've been coming to this park and all the Orlando parks and filming for YouTube now for a little over a year now. It feels really good to accomplish that. We're at 373 subscribers right now. Really awesome. More than I ever thought I would get in my first year. And of course, we're building it. We're doing this as a team, guys. Well, oh, should we have a team name? What would be the team name? The Protein Pancakes. No, that's stupid. Parks and Protein. The PPs. No, that don't work either. What do we call ourselves? The Parks and Protein people. The PPP. No, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I don't know. You put it down in the comments. I don't know. It was a fun, quick trip out here to Universal Orlando. It was awesome to see all the updates for Halloween Horror Nights, all the updates for the HHN merch, all the updates for the tribute store, but most importantly, I enjoyed my day. Thank you for watching. Remember to stay hydrated, get your protein in, and good night.